welcome back to Good Morning Sri Lanka. It seems like the camera just popped up right in front of my face.
Oh, you caught by surprise, were you,
Caught by
Jason?
surprise, yeah.
That's alright.
I
You
hate
always look good on the camera. Doesn't he always look good on the camera?
I
He
can
loves
feel
it.
the sarcasm in the air. Thank you. But anyways, in case you just tuned in, we have Sue from Sue's World who's about to teach us how to make stuff with paper.
Yeah, of course,
I'm
and
looking
paper
forward
craft
to
is something that's something fun that you can do with your entire family as well, which was what we were discussing in the earlier segment.
Exactly.
And so, just to help you get started off, we are going to show you some fun and easy things that you can do at home.
Yeah.
So,
Let's
first,
with Valentine's Day, let's do the garland. I've actually done tinier version of it, which you can hang as a backdrop and stuff like that, if you have, the romantic dinner for two sort of thing going on. And it's just, if you could believe it, it's just one A4 sheet of paper here.
What? This entire garland?
Yes. This is just one A4
I'm
sheet of
so
paper.
gonna have like the best Valentine's Day ever.
Yeah, right.
So gonna make that.
And then it's obviously you can move to different sizes. So let's do something a little larger so that everyone can see it.
Okay.
I've started it off. What you need is strips of paper.
Okay.
So this is 2 centimeters and 30 centimeters in length, and then you fold it in half.
Okay.
So you just have this little piece of paper going on. And then what you do is you take one end and you find your stapler.
We found the
from your toolkit.
We have to speak about this toolkit.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
The toolkit consists so far of a stapler and paper.
And paper. And then you staple it. Right? Very easy. Take the two ends, bend it, and then you have your heart.
Oh, that's so sweet. Right. Okay, well, let's hold it up to the camera as well.
Yes, so that's how we get the
that's
heart.
How we get the heart, all right.
Right, and what I've done is I've made a garland, and what I've done is now this heart, I have attached it to the end of the other.
Okay,
so let's start off a new one so that you know exactly what I'm talking about. So there you are.
That's one heart. Now we're going to figure out exactly how to make a garland of hearts.
I feel like I'm the count, about to be the count from Sesame Street. That's one heart.
And here we have, I'm so into this. Then, and then we take another, that's the other one, and we give it a little kiss over there, and then there you are, staple. So would you like to?
I think I can manage this.
Yes.
Should be.
So
Rest
there
in
you
peace,
are.
Garland of 2014.
Exactly.
I'm joking. You're a terrific craftsman.
So what I say is, if Amaya, who's not doing this on a regular basis, can do it, then anyone else would also find it quite easy.
And I'm not like a
no pressure, Amaya.
hugely hearty person either, but
there you are.
I'm doing it economically. I'm using one staple pin to hold one heart and then attach it to the other heart as well.
She's stalling.
Of course I'm not. There you go.
And then you fold it. That's super.
I have the approval from Sue.
Exactly. And here's your other.
So then that went on like that. You fold it back again.
And you attach it. Very good. You want to take my job over?
Are you offering me employment? I think my bosses are a bit worried now.
There you are. It's actually really, really, really easy.
It really is. And it looks terrific. Like, I would hang that all over my dinner table on Valentine's Day.
Because it's fun.
This is so much fun. I could just keep doing this now.
Yeah, but then you obviously have your garland.
Garland.
Hooray.
I made that.
Yeah, and you have
just
versions.
now on the show, and that took less than a minute.
Exactly, less than a minute. And why waste money on anything else when you can do this? Because it's very
Valentine's Day can get so expensive sometimes.
Exactly.
Tell me about it, right?
You have to prepare for a year to spend on Valentine's Day.
Exactly. And also, it doesn't have to be Valentine's, because this is something that you can easily use as a baby decor.
Exactly.
For a baby shower. Things like that. You just change the colors and you have a little bit of yellow that you can help out.
Blue for a boy, pink for a girl.
There you are. And this what I've done. Oh, there you go. It went off.
Oh no.
There you are. And this is just changing the pattern. Just a wee bit here and there. And then you have a completely new garland.
I totally stole one.
Yeah, there you
keep all of these.
Have it here.
Different types of heart garlands, and
there you are.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And and then this.
There's another one as well. So you can change the angle that you staple the hearts together.
And then you can change it. What I'll do is, I think I really wanted to add tutorials to my collection as well, so I thought I'd do that. And something like this, if you make it with maybe a larger
there we go, beautiful. You can see them on the screen. Everyone at home can see.
There you
so many different colors and so many different patterns.
Exactly. And you can add perhaps the name of your baby and keep it near the cot as
I leave this too.
Megatron. That's what I'm going to name my child. So Megatron will be on my
and it will be so cool and so beautiful.
Exactly.
And what you need is basically 2 sheets of for the length of this, 2 sheets of A4 paper.
Wow.
Just how cool
Talk
is that?
about cost effective.
Exactly.
Definitely. But now, before we go on to the next item, craft item that we're going to make, we need to find out what a craft needs to have, the essentials of a craft kit. So let's
we already know
hear
it's a
about
stapler.
that, Sue. I'm going to help you
paper.
with that.
Thank you very much.
No
it does
problem.
help.
To have someone to lift things.
Exactly.
Yes.
All you do need a box. A box does help because
a plastic box
or a wooden
box.
Recycle any box you have at home.
Yes, recycle it. And what is important is a crafter means you are also gathering a lot of dust. You do gather a lot of things, and it's easier when you are a little organized. It's very difficult. It took me years, but
become organized.
To become organized because it's so much easier to just put things away. But you put it into a box. It's easier to find and things like that. Well, so obviously,
tip number 1: get yourself a box
and be organized. Yes. You need obviously scissors because especially if you work with paper and fabric and things like that. But have 2. One for fabrics and one for paper because it helps with the cutting and things like that.
If you ever do get your little kids involved, you would recommend
obviously with the
plastic
safety plastic scissors, and also to be seated with them. Plastic scissors
don't just leave everything there and
exactly.
Then go off.
You do need to guide them
and be somebody.
Yeah, you just don't do that. No, not right now. Not with scissors. So then you have the colored pencils, you have the pens and the things like that. You know, the basic things, the markers. So those things are essential.
What's your secret weapon though? The thing that you really can't live without.
I like dream of being James Bond with this.
Is that a glue gun?
It's not a glue gun.
Mom of 3 and you walk around with a gun?
So this is, as you can see, it's well used. The glue gun really does help, especially when you make rosettes and things like that, and it's very quick. But it has to be done with a lot of supervision, especially not with kids, and it is very hot. And you do burn, so you have to, but it is very, 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 very helpful. I can't live without this.
I would totally use that on my kids.
That's a crafter's secret.
Got on my nerves.
Yes, you do. Then you have the types of glue. You have different types of glue. Sri Lanka does not offer a lot, but you have the white glue that we use, and of course the clear glue, very important. Staplers, as we said before, mentioned before. One here, and obviously in different sizes. We don't have Michaels, we don't have Martha Stewart, so it's a bit difficult to gather all of this just like that. You know, it takes a bit of time.
Maybe you have
and
to
then move
start
on.
Up a collection.
Exactly, and then you have the fabric glues also, which is important. Have different sets of rulers and things like that, like so that you know exactly what you are measuring, how you are measuring, things like that.
Right, the tape even. Wow.
Yeah, even the tape, because sometimes you do need
something versatile. Like
exactly, like fabric and things like that, and it's something flexible and you know, that sort of thing. And obviously your crafter's knife and a punch. And I would recommend, rather than going for that, you know, that thing that you keep, you go for like something like this so that you can punch at random. But then these things you do have to go and find. Which is not a lot of fun. Now, if you are lucky and you want to invest on something, you have the Martha Stewart, like the punches, which are really cool, and you can do, like, these are crafters punches.
This is beautiful. So this
exactly.
Is, you can stencil.
Exactly.
Stencil.
So it's amazing, especially when you are doing rosettes or whether if you do cards and things like that. It is like superb. But again, to find
very
these,
cool.
it's an investment, and it depends on whether if you want to do cards or whether if you want to do something else, and it's all right to have it. Oh, you're pleased with it?
I love these things. I mean, if I do have pieces of paper now.
Easily if you just put a paper in front of her. She's like, oh, paper. It's okay. You're okay.
And then you do need to have your pliers so that you cut your wires to make your pom-poms or whatever else that you're doing.
On that note, Jason, would you like to make a pom-pom?
I would like to, but I think you would be better at it. So I will just mess
it off to me
in the final stages. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Why not? Sure, and you should. Yes.
So it will be a group effort.
I will commentate on everything.
So
with my
we're going to make these pom-poms that we have at the back of the set as well that we've hung up here, and they look very complicated. And I should let you know that I'm not that great with my hands when it comes to
I'm sure you'll be able to do it. So basically, it's a sheet of paper.
Okay.
And it's layering. It's all about layering. So I would say if you make a large pom-pom, you do need like about 12, 15 layers so that it's nice and rounded. But if it's a smaller one, about 8 to 10 would really help.
This is 8 tissue papers that are layered one
by depending on which size you want, obviously. And you do the accordion pleating. So basically what we do when we were small, we used to make fans. So you just keep folding it this way and then turning it around, and then I shall hand it over to you.
All right.
And I have another one here, and we'll work together.
Okay. So I'm just going to.
Well, I sit here and watch.
No, you have the accordion. Is actually it's really nothing much. It's the blooming process which is actually difficult. So
which is what Jason is going to do.
This is what Jason is going to do. And you have this. Okay, you have this nice.
Wait! I'm getting there.
Okay,
I have it too.
Then we get a pair of scissors. That's for you.
Thank you very much.
I shall use another. And be careful. Scissors are very.
I would recommend you give Amaya plastic scissors.
And then you just do a circular cut.
Okay.
So that you can have circular or you can have triangular. You can just have a triangle shape.
Edges.
I'm just wondering now, circular or triangular?
You want to go for the?
I'm going for triangular because it's much easier to do triangular than do circular.
There. So we are cutting it according to a snip.
You're going to clean this up. I'm not going
to clean this up. Jason is going to do all the hard stuff, remember?
Yeah. There
Look
you
at
are.
the mess you made.
Okay.
There we go.
Right, and we've done that on both
the other side as well.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I've noticed is that when Sue was cutting it, all her pieces of paper just fell in one spot. Yours just went
everywhere. I didn't realize it would have all right cutting.
There you go. Hooray. Done.
All right.
There you are.
Accomplished.
And then you fold it in half so that you have the ends more or less on equal
line. Okay.
Yeah. And then you take some wire, which I've previously cut, obviously, and slip it in.
Oh, brilliant.
There you are. Superb. And then you just tie the little, just twirl it. And there you have. And there we have another. And then if you want to hang it, obviously you do a small loop like that.
Okay.
Which is what I've done. And then I've added fish wire to it so that you can hang it like this. Okay. And this is where Jason comes in.
Oh, this is Jason, where the master of arts and crafts comes in.
Rise up to the occasion, man. You can do this.
Faith in you. There you are. Right, and we keep it, and we have the loop or the wire right down, and then we take one end, make it into a fan. Hooray, you guys are good. Then take one layer and lift it up gently because it's tissue.
Gently, Jason, gently.